We can assure the mayor and council that we have every confidence that given time and resources, we will be successful in our quest to make our schools exemplary. We're asking for the mayor and council's endorsement to follow this avenue and set in motion a planning system, a charrette, focusing on education in our Fairhope feeder pattern schools. At this time, we would like to sincerely thank Mayor Tim Camp and the entire Fairhope City Council for providing us an opportunity to serve our community. Each and every one of us is passionate about education and excited about the possibility of enhancing our schools and enriching the lives of our students. We truly believe that together we can make the Fairhope schools the best in the nation. And this type of plan, it's not going to be a committee plan, an EAC plan. It's going to be a community plan. We will solicit ideas and concerns from educators, citizens, organizations, and other collaborators. We will be looking at feedback from Fairhope stakeholders. So it will be, the end goal is to have a community plan that is built by every segment of the population. We will have representatives from every segment of our community working on this type of plan.
Now that we've gotten past this first step and we've committed the money to the schools, they see the need to take a step back now and come up with what's the plan for what's a good plan for our schools. What does the community want in our schools? Because there's been, I mean, you know as well as I do, over the last few years, there's been different groups that have been looking at the schools from all different angles, but there's really not been any one group pulling everybody together. And so they, I think, if I understand correctly, want kind of our blessing to say, yes, you are the city's education advisory committee, and we want you to move forward with this, obviously in concert with the Baldwin County Board of Education too.
That's my comment, is that I want to make sure that we're not going off on a direction of trying to create a separate school system. Because I believe in my heart that we ought to be assisting the Baldwin County School Board and working with the Baldwin County School Board to make our schools better. And I don't know what that is, but I'd like to see that working and working with our schools and our parents, and because what works here is not going to work in Gulf Shores, because Gulf Shores is doing a great job. I see other parts of the county doing things, and this city has always stepped forward. With the $500,000 that we do with all the athletics and all the other in-kinds that we do currently, and then we do another $350,000, we're almost to $1 million a year. And there's very few other cities that on a day in and day out do that. So I believe that's why people want to live in Fairhope, because we always have had quality schools. And I don't think we want to back up there. But I want to be sure that we don't go through a process of looking with and then all of a sudden we come up at the end of the day, we decide we want to have a separate school system. Because I don't believe that's the way I'd like to see the direction go. And I'm just one person. I'd like to maybe hear from some of the other council members, because I think that's very important for the committee to know as they work forward with their how they want to approach and do this.
For us, of course, to continue providing the high-quality education that we're providing, but for you guys to have the input that you want as a community to make the schools in Fairhope really fit the needs of your community. We understand that. I think the charrette process sounds like a great idea, and I appreciate that everyone will have input. I would like to see our principals and, of course, the Baldwin County Board of Education to not just provide input, but to also maybe play a leadership role in the charrette process.
Because I'd like them to have ownership in it. I don't want us going down this path to look at studies. It's not going to be done one day. If you're going to do this right. I mean, you're going to have all the different stakeholders. You have the senior citizens that live here. They're going to have a different view. You've got children, parents that have children in school. You have new professionals who just moved here. So if you're gonna do it right, figure out what we have to do it right, because the plan is only as good as the time we put in it. And if we're trying to do it just to get by, to have some document we can say, oh, we did something, I prefer to do it right and have a plan that we can all sit back and work to make happen. Now, what that is, I don't know, but I think we got some talented people here, maybe can get that plan in some type of form, tell us what that is, and then come back, and I think the council will be in favor as long as we have all the stakeholders involved, and we make sure the school board and everybody is all on board, and I mean, that's what I'd like to see, and I'm just one person.